Frankfurt 1, Liverpool FC 5. Well, they went on a bit of a rampage this evening, and despite the agenda nonsense from half the Liverpool fan base, if not all, and some of the other bitter Premier League supporters, they relied on a couple of set pieces from Van Dijk and Konate to get them back into this game against Frankfurt. Who scored first? They did look a bit vulnerable, I thought, but they came back after they got their equalizer, which Van Dijk converted. They looked really, really strong. Well, actually, no. Ekitike, who I said in my preview, he's the one who equalized, actually, apologies. Ekitike, who I thought should be starting ahead of Isak, came in for Mo Salah on the left. But yeah, he needs to be more central. He needs to be the main guy for now. Let Isak win his place in. Like sometimes just let players win their place back in. Don't put him in there just because you've spent £120 million. There's really no need half the time. But yeah, Konate, Gakpo, and Szoboszlai, who I thought was probably one of their best players on the pitch today. Like this guy, even against Arsenal, he came up with the goods, but he is everywhere. When you're playing, you can notice his movements, his midfield control, his contributions are really high. This Szoboszlai, I really like him as a player, despite playing for my semi-mortal enemies. But yeah, I appreciate a good player when I see them. Other game, Real Madrid were playing Juventus, and that's the main game that I was watching. I had the Liverpool game on my phone. But Real Madrid looked a bit... Well, first of all, Juventus were defending really deep everywhere. They're very defensive. Their keeper made some great saves. Mbappe had a lot of chances. In the end, Bellingham is the one who ended up converting their chance. But yeah, Juventus are really looking poor. I mean, didn't they lose over the weekend to Cesc Fabregas' team, Cuomo, So they're not exactly brilliant. They went there to defend and try to get a point, and they lost out. Deservedly so. Why go and stink out a place at the end of the day? But Jude Bellingham is back in the goals right now. And that was interesting. Vinny Jr. struggled a little bit to get past the defense. And yeah, lots of changes. Nothing changed. In terms of Juventus, Judith, I think he had a chance on goal. Vlahovic was probably their best offensive player as well. I enjoyed watching him try, but they were not in it for the win. Juventus, they have really gone down. Football is changing, isn't it? Other team, let's have a look. Other team I watched a bit of was the Galatasaray match. And they beat Bodø Glimt 3-1. Osimhen had two lovely goals, 33rd and 32nd minute. And then Agung got a one to make it 3. Then Bodø Glimt with a consolation in the end. But yeah, Galatasaray did really well. They've got a fantastic first-class striker in that side, so they are winning. Bayern Munich also went on a bit of a rampage. They beat Club Brugge 4-0, very expected. Karl, Kane, Diaz, Jackson, all on the score sheet tonight. And yeah, Vincent Kompany's men are making a bit of an impression. I didn't expect it, to be honest, but going from Burnley manager to Bayern Munich and doing so well. Yeah, culture is very important. And yeah, he's signed a new 2-year deal as well, so he can go, obviously they love him there. Chelsea also beat Ajax 5-1. Now, there was a red card for Ajax in this match, and it was early on, so they literally were playing 10 men. And yeah, they had a great time. Almost everybody scored. Guehi early on, Caicedo scored, Fernandes and Esteban penalties in the first half. Then Jorge George in the 48th minute, and the penalty from Verkhorst in the 33rd minute. But yeah, rampage 5-1 Chelsea win. And yeah, hopefully, I think that will cover up some of the cracks that they're showing in the Premier League. They're not the most cohesive team in a competitive Premier League match, let's be honest. Sporting beat Marseille 2-1. Atalanta was 0-0 versus Slavia Prague, and Tottenham Hotspur were held to a draw, or held Monaco to a draw away from home. Thomas Frank's side are not firing on all cylinders just yet. I can't see how they'll do it. I think maybe Kudus is amazing, isn't he? You know, you can see what he's trying to do. Let's have a look at a quick look at the lineup. Kudus did well. Richarlison was pretty tame, pretty neutered a bit. Yeah, nothing happened. 0-0 for a reason. But yeah, so these are the games that took place on the Wednesday for the Champions League. Let's have a look at what that means for the Champions League table after the games have been played. So this is everyone's played their 3 games, and still joint top with Bayern Munich is PSG. Joint top is Inter, Bayern, PSG, Arsenal, and Real Madrid, all with 9 points. Then, of course, and those are 5 teams. Then, of course, we've got Borussia Dortmund, Man City, tied at 7. And then Newcastle, Barcelona, Liverpool, Chelsea, Sporting, Qarabağ, Galatasaray, all at 6. So, yeah, the top 8 literally have got Manchester City and Newcastle United. So yeah, that is the table the way it is at the top there, and everyone else. Things are going to change. There's going to be so many more games over the next few months, but so far we are looking good. But yeah, so that's how it went. Let me just have a look at something. Champions League matches coming up. So coming up in the Champions League on the 4th of November, Napoli will take on Frankfurt. Let's see, Arsenal will be going away to Prague. Let's see if there's anything. Liverpool, Real Madrid on the 4th of November. Oh my goodness me. Are you joking? Are they expecting me to choose which game to watch? Arsenal, of course, but come on. That is an insane matchup. Then there'll be Paris and PSG versus Bayern Munich. Wow, the next round is going to be fire on the mountain. Man City, Dortmund. Wow. Chelsea, Barcelona on the 25th. That's further up. Let's just do the 4th and the 5th. Newcastle will be taking on Club Athletic. Manchester City, Dortmund on the 5th. Barcelona, Club Brugge. Benfica, Leverkusen. Chelsea, Qarabağ, and then the big boys. The big boys, my goodness. PSG versus Bayern. And then Real Madrid versus Liverpool. I can't believe they're making us watch these games on the same night, same time. It's gonna be crazy. I need like 4 tellies. But yeah, so that's going to be the next round in a couple of weeks. In the meantime, yeah, Arsenal did very well. I was very happy. Liverpool seemed to have, found a way to win with set pieces despite all the, criticizing them. They've utilized them really well. They've got towering defenders who have basically copied Arsenal's blueprint. And yeah, they're doing their thing, They're doing their thing. We'll see if they can sustain it, because we seem to have it down pat, but that is the way football is. Let me know what you think about this round of fixtures, and we shall talk very soon. Do not forget to like and to subscribe to the channel, and thank you so much for the support so far, you guys. You have been amazing. Right. Bye-bye.